greatest thing about flying, in my perspective, is seeing people get to fulfill their dream like I got to fulfill mine. When I put on my uniform and I come to work every day, better believe I come to work with a smile. Flying is a passion, working with students is a passion, but this company is a passion of mine too, so I'm very grateful. My name is Zack Anglin. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm a flight and ground instructor for Spartan College. Not many people know this, but I'm adopted. Part of that passion comes from my mom, the way how she runs her orphanage and saving lives. And my dad, he was a sheriff. He is helping other people better their lives. My mom, she had an orphanage in Monrovia, Liberia, and part of my mom running an orphanage, she was to be away from home a long period of time. There's times where I would hop in the truck with dad and drive to the airport to go pick up mom, and I see these big old airplanes taking off and landing. I'm like, Dad, where are these airplanes going? He said, well, son, they're bringing families together. We go to air shows and I'd be like, this is what I want to do. There's no doubt in my mind this is the objective here. I grew up with 18 brothers and sisters. Missing hands and feet, well, you have to adapt. Seeing my siblings climb trees or play football or ride horses, do all these things on the farm, it's like, I could sit there and watch them, or I could adapt and learn how to do it my way. So it's sink or swim, and I chose to swim. It took a whole village for me to learn to adapt to daily life. Being an 18-year-old kid and having that passion and to go even to a flight school, and then you apply to 8 to 15 different flight school and every single one of them says no. But there was this one that did say yes, and that is the Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology. Not only did they say yes, but they also took that chance in regards to me. I am the first quad amputee licensed commercial pilot and flight instructor in the world. Me personally, well, you know, I gotta do things differently, such as hold on to the throttle. I have to squeeze on the yoke like that, and I can make right turns, left turns. There's times where we get bad turbulence, right? I gotta be able to hold on to that yoke and manage my power settings and so forth. The rudder pedals on the ground with my feet. I can't bend my ankle into the brakes, so I use the rudders with my toes on the ground, and I lift my feet up and use the brakes. I had to adapt to that.
Rotation is 60.
Class Charlie boundaries. And the greatest thing about flying, everybody will say the scenery, but after you do it for a while, now you have to find things that are motivating and that have purpose. And so working with students and to see their eyes light up when they pass a check ride, they pass a test, and they're in the airplane, they're struggling with the maneuver. And one thing that I always tell my students is, before we even start this engine, I want to see one thing. And they're like, what is that, sir? And I was like, smile. Because if you're not having fun, there's no reason to doing this. System here. And I know where it's gonna start is because, again, the bold line. So that's another good When I was wanting to learn how to fly, I had nothing but great instructors. And so now I get to do that for the next person and to help them achieve their dreams. I get to walk in and almost like I get to become a beacon for them. My wife, she's my best friend. I wouldn't be able to do this without her, because there's been plenty of occasions where maybe I failed a check ride or failed a test and I was just in tears, and she's like, you don't give up, and you're not gonna give up now. And pushed me through the elements of flight school. We've been together close to 5 years and I have a beautiful baby girl now.
No.
Can Daddy put one on there?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Good job. I love being a dad. However, it's a lot of responsibility because now I have somebody watching me. And so I gotta be careful how I talk, how I approach things, because she looks at me and she's like, you know, that's my dad, that's my hero. I have been a patient of hangars since I can remember. They gave me my chance how to walk, which eventually led to being able to fly. Be able to run, play sports, to drive a vehicle, live a normal life. I thank Hanger a lot for that. My legs, they're doing good.
Yeah.
I have no complaints about them. It's always a blessing to work with someone who loves what they do. And when you meet Scott Stromberg, it'll be like immediately, this guy loves what he does. Has a great attitude every single day and is just always ready to help. My left leg is actually longer than my right leg. It took a while for me to kind of walk properly and to kind of walk in stride to where I didn't have maybe back problems and knee problems. But Hanger took their patience and they made the best prosthetics because the way how you walk plays a big part of how you carry yourself, you know, and Hanger's helped me do that. To be able to do those little things lead to big things, and big things lead to meaningful things, and that leads to my gratitude. So I want to tell those people is that there's so much that this life has to offer, and you're not done yet. Your story has just begun when there's times where you feel like there's nothing left for you. Keep on being a beacon, keep on being a light, and keep on moving forward. That's what I gotta say.